So this deck here is interesting. This is Gravekeeper and Monarch, sort of, I guess. Now, if you guys have played the TCG, and I'm talking this is back in like 2007 when people played this deck, so basically the whole premise is use Gravekeeper Spy, flip summon, special summon a Gravekeeper from your deck. Either another Spy or a Guard. Guard unflipped, return a monster from controls to the hand. Pretty good. And then you tribute them for one of your Monarchs or Jinzo, because Jinzo is still good. And that was like a deck in the TCG, like, set this, you know, have some back row that are typically like spell back row, like quick plays, because you play Jinzo. And yeah, it was pretty good. Mobius, on tribute summon, pop 2 sets, or 2 spell and traps. Jinzos. The Salos rips a card out of their hand, and they take damage equals like the level or something like that. Giant Ethereum, free special. Just wanted it. Zaborg, pops a monster. Good over the Gravekeepers. Lance and Chalice as like pseudo traps to protect your card. Same with Cosmic Cyclone, needed a 20th card. Econ, same thing. And then I'm playing Canadian Floodgate. I didn't want to play too many traps, and I feel like these were kind of like the most impactful ones I could play, because if I play Wall of D, I have to sit on it. While these I can activate a little bit easier. And that's the deck. Heavy starter because I want to start with one of my high-level monsters. Ideally, going first, I want Jinzo or Thestalos, and then going second, I want Zaborg or Mobius. I mean, I guess they could still be good going first or second, Jinzo and Thestalos, but I just want to make sure I had more that were good going first, if that makes sense, because you don't want to tribute summon Mobius going first. It doesn't do anything. So, yeah, that's the deck. I tested out a little bit. It was okay. You know, it worked. It was fun. Hopefully it goes better than the Magician of Chaos video yesterday. I'm actually recording this right after recording the Magician of Chaos video. And, yeah, let's try it out using Dark Side Dimensions Kaiba because, you know, gotta fit with the theme. Like, if I could play a new Dark Side Dimensions character, I would have played him. Might be better to play Beatdown. Might be better Switcheroo. Might be better. Switcheroo's a great skill. Let's see what we got, though. Playing against my Valentine, going second. That is fine. Alright, what do we got here? What is your skill? We don't see your skill. So, not a oh, the restart. Not a terrible hand. We set the guards, the lance, pass. That should give us enough time to bring out one of our high-level monsters next turn. If they're playing a trap-heavy deck, Jinzo kind of just wins. And traps are pretty prominent in Duel Links, I would say. I think just about every deck plays like an impactful trap card. You know, you have 6 Samurais that play the... what is it called? Dual Wield. You have Treacherous in a lot of decks. You have a lot of decks playing the Parsaf combo with the counter trap. So, we'll see. And it's 6 Sams. That's, unfortunate. Unfortunate. I think that we just set guard. And return the Xian. And hopefully I don't have dual wield. Still got my smoothie. So are you gonna synchro or just look at your cards? There we go. Yeah, I feel like sometimes people like they have like such an obvious play in front of them, but they still like think about it. Like, what did you have to think about there? Summoning Keyzone or not? Like, I don't get it. I mean, you can still summon Keyzone now if you really wanted to. If you have it. Ends their turn. Alright, what do we got? We got a Lance. See, that's probably a dual wield, so I don't want to set my Lance. Gonna set guard. And pass turn. Ideally, they summon something else, attack with that, guard, return this, and guard stays, and I can tribute summon for Jinzo. You know? So I'm gonna draw a card. Do they have anything? Come on, please just attack. Like... or summon something else with low attack and attack. Oh? Okay. Okay. I wonder what that is. A Fuma? Why don't they just normal it? And then synchro? Maybe they don't have the second Qian? Attack with this, attack with this. Perfect. Played like a fiddle. Played like a fiddle. We did it. Summon Jinzo. Don't gotta worry about dual wield no more. Let's go. There's Jinzo. Gonna set the lances. Gonna kill this. Now, if they're smart, and they're playing Fuma and the one that banishes, right? They're gonna flip some of the Fuma, attack into me, some of the one that banishes, and then banish my Jinzo. That's fine. This is level 2 then? Level 2. Okay. We have 2 sets, so the Shien's gonna have to negate the first one and then attack into us and die. And then we could, I think normal summon guard would win next turn, right? Assuming that is a set trap. So there's the second Shien. Let's just force the negate now. Let's just force the negate now. You can also use this defensively if you tribute someone for, say, Jinzo, and then they go for a, what am I saying? You go for like a floodgate or something, you want to protect it, or not a floodgate, but you know what I'm saying. You tribute someone for the stylus, you go for floodgate, you can protect it. So, you know. I just realized I misplayed. I should have done that on the attack. Why did I do that on the summon? They forfeited! It's fine, they didn't see it. They didn't see it. They didn't see it. Okay, good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We take those. We take those, guys. I had a complete, just like, lapse in judgment. It was like, oh, just do it on summon. Let's get out where we're going. See what we can do. I got pretty lucky with pulling the spies, by the way. I only opened like 15 packs, and I got 2 spies. I think playing 3 would be better, but I don't want to reset the box just for a spy. Because I would like to get some other cards in that set. Like, you know, Paladin, Morkel Mahad, the Thunder Dragon, Alistair. Oh, dude. If I, like... Okay, if I was ever, like, a big Duel Links channel, right? This is a terrible hand. And I could just, like, spend a ton of money on this game to make videos and stuff like that. I would spend so much money on this game just to build, like, every deck, and I would not regret it. And I would build Invoked, and it would be sick. Alright, what do we got? Nadia. I'm gonna Cosmic that. It was a drowning. Okay. I'm gonna set just these 2. This card, Canadian and Floodgate, is actually really good against Fortune Ladies, because you just put one of their lights or their features face down and they can't do anything. And my opponent seems to have bricked. Give me a Donatherium or a Gravekeeper. We'll take it. We'll take it. Set the spot. It's definitely a slower deck. More of like a control-y deck, but you can... It still works, you know? I'm not saying that Gravekeeper Monarchs will be tier 1. Gravekeepers might be. Pure Gravekeepers, they're pretty good. But you know, you can do stuff with this deck. You can definitely do stuff with this deck. There's water. Oh, there's wind. You're gonna force out my spells then. I got a Canadia. And then I'm gonna Lance. It's getting destroyed anyway. I mean... Might as well. Oh, the Lance wouldn't have been destroyed, actually, because I put it face down, right? Dimension Gate. One monster on each side of the field. Banish those targets. Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Oh, because I lanced it, so it was unaffected. Wow, I got pro-played. I got pro-played. I really needed that spy. They're gonna Cosmic me. That's fine. That's fine. Hopefully they can't get into every here and OTK me. Well, not really OTK me, but you know what I mean. Actually, they can win here. They just flip someone and use the skill. But sometimes people don't see that. Sometimes people, like, they're very tunnel visioned with the deck that they play. That, like, they don't realize, you know what I'm saying? That happens to me sometimes, too. Like, people are so tunnel visioned, oh, I use the skill to get out every. That's what the skill does. They don't realize, oh, the skill increases my attack, too, because it increases the level. So they're probably going to go the roundabout play. Yeah, they're just going about, like, a super roundabout play. Okay, they saw it. They saw it. The calling was unnecessary. Also gonna synchro? Don't tell me that they messed this up. Wow, that's what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. They were so tunnel vision on get out every, get out every, get out every. They didn't realize they had lethal. Like, I mean, I'm probably still gonna lose, but like, remember your skill increases your attack too. Well, it indirectly increases attack because you know, the Fortune Lady effects increase their attack by their levels. Wow. Yeah, so we lose there, but that was weird. Both of us had pretty bad hands. Just my opponent had some little monsters. That was funny though. They literally had lethal on board. They're like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. Because you use the skill, the water goes up to at least 2,000. But no. Just into it. Alright, heavy starter. Oh, okay, this is a fun hand. We got options for next turn. We can Thessalos or Mobius if they set 2. If this is Fortune Ladies, they're probably going to want to set 2. Hopefully they don't have like a super busted hand. Because, oh, they have a busted hand. Because if they get out every, I think we literally lose. Why? Everyone's playing this card. This card just ruins me. I've like never seen this card before. And now I see it 2 duels in a row. Did like DK upload a video saying that this card is good while I was recording this video? Why is everyone playing this? I've never seen this card played. I think I played it, and a few people played it when like the deck first came out. But like, yeah, we lose. We can't, yeah, we lose. We're just gonna cut the losses. When I say cut the losses, I don't mean like cut them out of the video. I mean cut them as in, we're just gonna go. Next duel. Let's see what we can get. So the deck has its flaws, as you can see. Terrible Fortune Lady matchup, apparently. So we learn. Alright, DSOD Kaiba versus DSOD Kaiba. I'm going first. Give me something good. Alright, what do we got? Not something good. Maybe I'm playing too many high levels. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's ratios were tough to figure out. I wanted to play like more Zaborgs, but then like you don't really want to draw Zaborg that much. I don't know, man. Double sets. Do I blind Cyclone? Not yet, because I might draw. Actually, no, I probably should have. We drew guard. I was gonna say I might draw Mobius, then I had no way of summoning Mobius, so it didn't make any sense. Set the guard. Pass turn. They have something. Could be a treacherous. Could be a treacherous. So I wonder what to summon my Jinzo then. And their turn. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Turn to hand. Hopefully they don't treacherous here if they have it. It'll be so minus if they did. But what they don't know is it would actually be not a bad play, because then I wouldn't be able to tribute summon. But they don't know that. They're thinking. Okay. Now we summon Jinzo. There we go. No more back row for you. Because we know those are both traps set. Got the Thestalos. If we get down Ethereum, that'd be nice. Thought about playing the other, like, Firestorm Vassals, or whatever they're called, or the Vassals. Like, there's, like, the Firestorm one, the Lightning one, and the Water one. But, I don't really know. I think down Ethereum's just better, to be honest. Ends their turn. Maybe I should have Cycloned that, actually. The new set. Can attack. Blue Eyes. Okay. This is an issue. This is an issue. We're gonna hit the middle, of course. I will chain it to this one. So this one's activatable. It could be an econ. Which if they activate it doesn't matter. If you're thinking about it. Could be a Cyclone of their own. Oh no, what was that? I thought it was activatable. Okay. That's what I mean though, like everyone's playing this card now. I'm gonna set a monster. I think we just let that go. Yeah, beatdown would be nice in this situation. Because I would have econ there. Actually, no, I definitely should have econ there. I 100% should have econ there. What was I thinking? Econ, go to defense stack over it. What am I scared of? Why did I do that? I don't know why I had it ingrained in my head that econ tribute take. I'm like, wait a minute, econ goes to defense. They have something. Like, I don't understand, like, what could you have that you would activate there? You know what I'm saying? That would require you to think, like, should I activate this? Like, what is set? Is it Cyclone? Is it Treacherous? Like, I don't know, man. You know, we're gonna lose this one. I'm not gonna sit here and let this guy take 2 minutes to realize that all he has to do is normal summon a monster to win. I misplayed. Because, like, if I put his thing in defense mode, attack over it with my Jinzo, he has a set monster, which could have been another, whatever it's called, the yellow dragon egg thing. I don't know, man. Let's get another duel, though. DSOD Kaiba. Let's go. We're going first. Give me a good hand. Okay. We can work with this. Special Dot Ethereum. Summon Thestalos. Tribute. There we go. Discard your Silver Scry. That's pretty good. Got a Zaborg for next turn. We can Econ Protect, summon Zaborg, pop a monster. Also, isn't it weird how Zaborg's level 5? But every other, like, older Monarch is 6? That's weird, isn't it? Alright, so what do you got here? Oh, Snipe Hunter. Don't do this to me. Hit the back row. Hit the back row. Hit the back row. Hit the back row. The back row is the better play. Okay, good. With that defense mode. I think the Silver Scry was really nice. Oh, dang, just tributed some Blue Eyes. Forgot about that. So I need another Dinetherium or I lose. Oh my god, Alternate Evolution! That skill I was talking about before! I need a Dinetherium or I lose. Yeah, so I was doing better with this deck off camera. I played 2 or 3 duels, won both of them. I think in this video I've done 4 duels and won 1. I don't know. Interesting deck though. I think you guys see what I was going for this. You know, obviously it was inspired by a real-life TCG deck from over 10 years ago, which doesn't always translate over to Duel Links, even though Duel Links is a lot slower than the current TCG. You know, I do think these Gravekeeper cards, though, are really strong. And I'm not just talking about, like, Necro Valley. Obviously, Necro Valley is really good. But I mean, like, you know, just Spy, getting guard, flip, returning something. Like these two cards are very, very good. And then, you know, Monarchs. Everybody loves Monarchs. So, yeah, that's it for the deck. Fun way to play Monarchs. Probably should play Beatdown. Either way, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys later. And bye-bye.